So I'm gonna leave this episode right here. We're gonna use the moon seal to open this and I guess get another power or something. Thank you guys for watching. We'll pick this right back up. So next episode should be right after this. Thank you guys for watching and have a nice day. Boom.
The second Bloodgate. I should warn you, Hunter. You may find the trial ahead more difficult than I originally let on. The gods will push you harder, and you might very well fail.
That's not nice.
If I do.
You dust yourself off and you get back in there. Or you train, rethink your approach, and come back later, when you feel ready.
Nah, brute force.
And what if I'm hurt? Or worse still, what if something happened to Charlie?
Neither of you will be harmed, dear. That's not what this is about. The Elder Gods want to see what you're made of, but they're not out to get you.
Chthon is.
Well, except Chthon.
Ah.
You already knew that.
Then I should make an attempt while I'm here.
I'm sure you'll be fine. Just enjoy yourself. You're the only one getting an opportunity like this.
I will do my best.
Oh, and Hunter? I should mention, you'll only be able to make one attempt at the trials per night. Even the old gods grow weary of their children eventually. Good luck.
It won't matter. I got this. The Trial of Atum. I got this. Definitely. Defeat 16 Lilin within 4 turns.
When many of the elder gods were corrupted
Just got
and
killed
became
for a
what
turn.
we would call demons, the god Atum, born from Gaia herself, was set upon our world to slay these monsters. In that sense, the two of you have had a shared purpose. Fight well, Hunter, and he may just honor you with his blessing.
So that's 2.
You were too weak for this fight.
Yeah, those guys I don't think I can kill.
You had your chance to escape. Your mother abandoned you.
Take special care when attacking Lillian Guardians, as damaging their health will also apply a taunt.
Feel my call.
Oh, we're gonna get a draw card.
I am impressed.
Yes, Charlie girl. How much health does Charlie have? 42. Yeah, I should probably get this guy's attention too. I'll keep one for next round. Oh crap.
Is that really your best?
Atum was unleashed and made quick work of the demons. Something the monster He even became known as the Demogorgon, the God Eater.
The Demogorgon. Stranger
This
Things.
is a cautionary tale. Your timing could use some work.
There went a slash. Bam.
Once again, Lilith's servants fall.
Dang it. That's a bad time to get that one. Charlie dies after this. Oh no.
You have earned this. Return to your mother.
Nope. I just gotta kill 6 more next turn. Charlie will die, but
Our resolve cannot be broken.
Just imagine how much more difficult this would be if Charlie wasn't there to join you. I think you owe her a treat after this.
I'm still wounded, bro.
Light will carry you onward. The advantage is mine.
Gotta kill 6 more. That's 4. 5.
No mercy for the servants. You are unprepared.
Okay, so if I move... Dang it.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
That's not what I wanted, but whatever. Dang it. That was just a misplay. That was my bad. I could have done that, but that's whatever. Alright. We'll come back next night, but I can do it. I almost did that. You just gotta focus the dogs and have Hunter take the damage, or either Charlie take the damage. You do not want to split it. Okay. Now I think it's time to go to sleep. By the way, I think... Yeah. Don't care about that. Bruh. Do I not have... Huh. Wait a second. I was gonna see if I could get a shirt on for in case I have to do those, but I guess not. Yeah, I got all these because of the DLC. Ooh, I like the chainmail. That just looks like cyberpunk. That's classic Blade. I'll do this one. I like the chainmail, that's cool. Marvel. Like a metal. Or, yeah, that's cool. Probably can tell I like medieval stuff. Yeah, they don't have any special for that, just the combat. That's cool. I don't like that one. Nah. Ghost Rider. Oh my god, that's awesome. Or actual, yeah. No, I like that. That's cool. I would do the original Ghost Rider, but bro, that's come on. Bro, that looks like a Moon Knight Iron Man. That's cool. Magic. Yes. With the flaming sword. Yeah, go for the shadow.
Interesting.
I still don't get where I'm gonna use that. Okay. Yes.
Could that really be you?
Mother.
Come closer. I want to get a better look at you.
Oh, that's what you looked like when you weren't a demon?
After all these years, it is good to see your face again.
Wish I could say the same, Mother. Now enough with this deception and reveal your true form.
But this is my true form. The way I was when you were just a sweet, helpless little baby. You don't remember that, do you? Well, I do. Bringing you into the world was the happiest time in my life.
And taking you out of this world again will be mine.
I had thought the words of power would open your eyes. But I should have known my sister and her pet witch would continue to withhold the truth from you.
Where am I? I'm gonna guess. Like a halfway point between me and her. How does she know that? It's probably not real. She's probably just in my head.
And what truth is that?
The truth they are keeping from you. You need only.
Wait! Mother! Where did you...
Was that really her?
I'm gonna say that wasn't her. Just going on a limb. That's a lot. Okay. Breaking news, a mysterious boom at an abandoned warehouse is to blame for broken windows, claim Brooklyn residents. The loud bang occurred late last night, and is said to have cracked some panes of glass in a 3-block radius. According to local authorities, there are no evidence of an explosion. Kids must have got their hands on some fireworks, said resident Eugene Blatko, 34. It happens the same time every year. Big bang, then off into the sky. Big bang and then off into the sky. Sounds like Carol. Nah, the hunter hits like a freight train. Must have been that. Don't be Moss, Carol. You hit like a kraken. We all do our part, and we do it well together. Everyone's getting along. Where's the drama, the headbutting, the snarky passive aggression? We leave that to the Avengers. Ah, there it is. Unknown hero, threat or menace. There's a new danger in our fine city, and as so often happens, it comes from Queens. Amateur online sleuths captured a JPEG of 2 suspected spider dupes, Blade and Captain Marvel, seen sneaking around a rooftop with a never-before-seen so-called hero. Who is this leather-clad loon? What is their relation to the trash-talking web-slinger? And what sinister designs do they hold in their hearts? We're on J. Jonah's radar now. Prepare for some bad press. The Midnight Suns are here to do the job, not get the credit, unlike the Avengers. That's why your action figure never took off. I have an action figure? I stopped by Agatha's shrine today. I had the strangest feeling, like I don't know how to explain it. Like her hand was touching your shoulder. Huh? Thought that it was just me. I haven't been there since the service. You should go, it's peaceful. If she were still around, I'm sure she'd want you to visit. So, about hashtag Astounding Spider-Man, are we gonna do something about that? Yeah, he put his little spider neck out on the line for us. Calm down, kids, there's a plan. There's always a plan. Why do we never act on that plan? I'm certain our wall-crawling compatriot is doing just fine. That's great and everything, but he wouldn't be in this mess if it weren't for us. We should at least track him down. If the rest of you won't do it, us kids will. Cool your jets, people. Head over to the war room. Central's highest priority is finding Spider-Man. Any messages? No. Okay. I have 2 things. Yeah, 2 gamma coils. Plus research is complete.
Hey Hunter, when you've got a minute, could you meet me in the war room?
No. Never.
It's good to see you.
Yo! What's up, bruh? I like how friendly all these guys are. Besides, you know, Eliana, but you can't blame her for
Hello,
that.
Hunter. I could not have predicted this outcome, but it is intriguing.
Avengers don't have the best track record with autonomous, self-learning AI, but at this point, If it gives us an advantage on the battlefield,
I really
we
could do
use it.
just as well without
End of
loitering
story.
back there.
How else am I going to steal your secrets if I can't see what you're up to?
I doubt you'd find anything suitable among my secrets anyway.
Whoa, wait a minute, Can it be? Did you just make a suit joke?
I didn't hurt its feelings, did I?
2 in a row. This is a major breakthrough for you. I'm so proud I could be here for this moment.
I'm glad you're amused.
Upgrade gamma coil analysis in the forge. Reveal 4 abilities and allow 2 abilities to be selected. That was pretty good. Okay, we got some new stuff. That's new. Or that's the same. Forge and Hellfire. Seeing Ghost Rider in action has given us a few ideas on how we could harness this Hellfire's Forge of yours towards new suits. Doing that, we get challenge missions to earn legendary suits and abilities. Abilities, yes. Suits, I don't really care about. Truth Serum. Carol says Hydra has a kill switch in most of their soldiers that prevents them from talking once they're down. We might be able to nullify the effect if we can find the right frequency. Hydra enemies can now be interrogated. And
Remind me again why you haven't digitized this stuff already? This is going to take way longer than it has to.
There's something to be said of the careful study that can only be achieved by examining the physical documents themselves.
Also, it's a Zen thing. You become one with the old book and it shares its secrets with you.
Always quick to mock the things you don't understand.
Oh no, I'm honestly interested this time. Maybe I can adapt your technique into something normal people can use.
I'm going to take that as a compliment.
Carol was looking for a little more raw horsepower out of Central, so she called in a favor from a distant relative. Now when I say distant, look, these things aren't exactly plug and play, so a little research might be in order first. Cree processor. Gain more intel when decrypting caches. Run 2 hero ops at a time. That one's pretty good too. I gotta be level 4 though. So we can either do this, but we haven't done another mission with Blade yet. So we gotta do this. Craft powerful single-use combat items. Weaving magic and science is fine in theory, but in practice, well, there isn't much practice. However, if we work together, Tony and I might be able to fabricate some pretty powerful items to help you in combat. Okay. Recent research has unlocked new upgrade opportunities for the Abbey. Constructing upgrades is essential for success, expanding the Midnight Sun's capabilities in the Abbey and on the battlefield. Yes, so let me put that in.
We are finally getting some decent tech down here.
There we go. And now we can analyze these and keep 2.
Going?
Pretty good.
Take a look. Take your pick, Hunter.
Light and dark abilities. Hunter abilities can be from one of 3 branches: light, dark, or power, designated by the balance symbol present on the card. Playing more light or dark abilities in combat will push Hunter's overall balance towards that alignment. Gain 1 vulnerable, but I do a lot of damage. Hellmouth, 1 step ahead, quick slash. I do want... no, because it'll want to fuse them. No, actually it might...
This thing behind me
yeah,
turns
it's
into a
fine.
giant gateway to ancient Egypt. I'm quitting.
That's fine. I don't know if I want that because... I'm trying to go light side, but... Let me see. What if I upgrade this? 4? Not really a big... Gain 1 strength, and that might actually be good. I'll do that. And then
Let's see what you've got here. You're welcome, Hunter.
yeah, we want one of those. And I think we want one of these. Yeah, just pure blade stuff.
Farewell.
So now we can go upgrade a bunch. If we have enough for it. What's up?
Hey, can I ask a favor?
The life of a superhero is complicated, and sometimes they could use your advice. Other times they might ask you for favors. Help heroes with their problems to receive new rewards. Tony Stark takes a break from his training and gives you a quick assessment as you approach. You're clearly the expert in demon hunting around here. What's your opinion on how we should train? A true warrior represents technique over brute strength, repetition and study, not fire and fury, or train like you fight with furious intent, no quarter, no mercy. So you get better crit chance, but you're more likely to get injured. And you get an ability. They're both good. I'll take this.
Thanks, Hunter.
Apply to marked and vulnerable.
I've got a kid I send on missions sometimes.
What's up, Hunter? I guess it's hard to avoid ending up on the news when you're swinging around a place like New York. Somehow the writer always manages to be a little more discreet.
Mm-hmm.
Practice makes perfect.
Okay, cost attack essence. Knockback too? Oh, that's actually pretty good.
Improved. We've got plenty of tricks for
Chain
old dogs.
3.
No excuses here.
Just more damage and a little less cost. Strengthened. Has skill essence though. Mark target. Free draw to add nearby enemies gain 2 marked.
Constant innovation. That's the Stark promise.
We need any advantage we can get.
Vault training. Vaulting deals increased damage in combat. Okay. The Midnight Suns
Caretaker could have at least left me a chair.
training level has increased. Every training level increase grants a large boost to environmental attacks and combat. Continue upgrading abilities and sparring daily to earn more training XP and further increase level. Who am I gonna use next? Captain Marvel's talking about something, so you know what? I'm gonna choose Iron Man.
I guess I could show you a couple of things. Good stuff. Better than modeling simulation.
All heroic cards in the starting hand cost 0. Okay.
Practice keeps the rotator cuffs limber.
There you go. So do I get light now?
I needed that.
No. Okay, I don't know.
The goddess must be busy.
I don't know what those mean.
The Suns have always tried to avoid public scrutiny, but things are gonna be different now that we're working with so many big names in the hero industry.
Mm-hmm. Stuff should be reset. What? Oh, the cat.
Do not transform on me now.
Kitty. Aww. Bro, all attacks are critical for the entire mission. I love the cat, bro. What? That's insane. I think I can go retry the Atom.
Was this bowl always here?
No, was not.
Well, this looks like it belongs here. Almost as if it were meant to be. I should come back at night. That is usually how these things work.
Okay. We don't need the knife of Humma Humma. We're getting some new stuff, new thingamabobbers, so yeah, I should look around everywhere I can. Because we might have stuff like that cat. Like, bro, I got a bunch of knowledge, so that's getting me closer to getting upgrades. Plus, it got me a buff so everything is a crit, I think it was. Like, bro. Okay. I know the one time I don't check is gonna have something in here. Nothing? Nope. So while we're running around, I got this other game from the monthly pass called Payday 3. I've heard of Payday. I don't know if I've ever played it. But I got it on my thing. Once I download it or whatever I want to do, I could try to play it on the channel. Okay. Just added those. Oh wait, these actually do stuff. Ooh. Anyway, sorry. If you guys wanted to see that, I could try to play it for the channel. From what I've seen, it's basically just a heist game. You go and you try to rob banks and stuff. Kind of like my Rock-A City game. I could play that too sometime. The regular version. The roguelike campaign part. Yeah, that, I played a little bit of Star Wars, what was it called? I can't remember what's called. The Star Wars, kind of like Han Solo game that came out. The Scoundrel. I played a little bit of it. I haven't gone far because I just landed on the first world. I could restart the playthrough, possibly. Because I haven't seen much. It seems interesting, but just a little clanky, in my opinion.
I should come back another night.
Oh, I have to come back at night? I guess the gods are sleeping during the day. Makes sense. And I'm really looking for a game. It's not gonna come for like at least another year or so. But Mass Effect 5, 4. Because unless you count Andromeda, it would be 5. You know, but we don't really talk about Andromeda. Andromeda is a good game overall, yes. But it had its issues. Okay. Not my favorite Mass Effect game, but it's up there.
I feel like we left things unfinished, Hunter. If you're free, I'd like to talk.
Nope. Ah, yes. Embrace my dark side as a demon. Okay. I've found another shrine to the Elder Gods. First, I have to pass through Dreamer's Descent until I came to a long stone staircase. Beyond that, I found a magnificent collection of transient standing stones. Bova told me stories of them when I was a child, but I had to travel across half the world to finally see them. I will have to write Petro and tell him. He'll be jealous, but he won't admit it. Ha. I could happily spend days exploring the surrounding area. There is so much here that I should ask Agatha about.
This is a little cryptic.
It's a clue. Don't worry if you can't solve her riddles all at once. I'll translate new clues every night.
But the Abbey grounds are huge. How will I know where to look?
You used to love running around these grounds as a child. If you need a refresher, study your map.
Use the map to find your way around the grounds and keep track of heroes. Uh-huh. Yep. Was that just for the, rods? Because I already had them. Trapped. All went black. The collapse snuffed out the little bit of light that shone from the moon above. We were trapped, our only way out, buried beneath scores of rock. There were no other passages out, and we have no tools with which to dig. Our sanctuary had become our tomb. We had so little with us, only scant bits of bread and a little water. I would not last long, maybe a week at best. It would have been a kinder death to have stood before the hanging tree and made our peace before the Almighty Himself. Oh gosh. The belief closely held among scholars of the secret histories of the world is that the elder gods were brought into creation by the Demiurge, soon after our planet had formed. Of the ethereal divinities birthed all these eons ago, the most powerful were Ashtar, Set, Gaia, and Chthon. For millions of years the elder gods ruled over all of creation, but each sought out knowledge that would alter their paths and the fate of the planet itself. Ashtar, fascinated by what lay beyond Earth's firmament, set out for the heavens. Chthon studied the mystical forces of the universe, harnessing them to his will, becoming Earth's first black magician. Set acquired the most dangerous knowledge of all. He discovered that by devouring his fellow gods he could consume their power. Seeing this, most of the elder gods followed his example. Wars of cosmic proportions broke out amongst them as they struggled for dominance. But with their actions began a degeneration, and those gods who had consumed their kin were soon reduced to demons. Only Gaia herself had refrained, and so saved herself from the fall. But communing with the Demiurge, she was able to bring Atum into the world. He would become known as God Eater. Fight fire with fire. A manifesto by Dr. Doom. Power and conquest have been my ambitions since early youth. Only a fraction of individuals possess the strength of will to even pursue such destinies. For one must be perfect in both mind and body before a journey of this nature may even begin. My ascent to godhood began with a quest for answers, a means to free my imprisoned mother from Mephisto's grasp in the depths of hell itself. That singular focus opened my mind to the power of arcane sorceries. I concluded that forbidden magics must be combined with disciplined academic study to free my mother's soul and ensure my victory when facing Mephisto. My experiments sought to resolve this conflict, which led me to the regrettable encounter with Reed Richards and the explosion that scarred my flesh. From that point on, Richards and any others who opposed me would face the wrath of Victor Von Doom, reborn from the ashes with the means and technology vastly superior to anything seen before, now armored and set out to take from the throne of conquest, yet all have failed. The Fantastic Four mere playthings for my amusement. Let us consider the Hulk, thought to embody unlimited raw and destructive energy, and yet Hulk fell like all others, unable to withstand my power-armored blows. Even in my infancy as Dr. Doom, I seized the power cosmic, and the surfers bored with ease. Guardians, heroes, whatever they call themselves, are little more than childlike pawns. Even Thanos, self-appointed tyrant of the galaxy, was laid waste by a single blow from Doom's fist. For the record, Thanos did not possess the Infinity Gauntlet at that point, but no matter, he would have been put in his place. Such is the will of Doom. He's kind of full of himself. Jump scare, holy crap. The Blood Dynasty has stood watch for eons. With each generation our blades have run red with the blood of the fallen as we seek to bring about order. Only the 9 lords of the Ether Dark stand to challenge the will of the Blood family, and they will never relent. Remnants of knives, books, jewelry, and even a ceremonial wand have been found in or near these offering bowls, suggesting their importance in the offering ritual. Some of our colleagues have dismissed the importance of these items, but we believe, based on their repeated occurrence at these sites, that these items hold the key to this fascinating ancient practice.
Hunter, hello. I see you found another of our mystic landmarks. These are the Standing Stones. Your ancestors among the blood used them to converse with the Elder Gods.
How does that work?
Members of the blood would gather among the stones and enter a sort of meditative trance. They say the gods would hear their thoughts, but the blood never knew for sure who was listening on the other end.
Yeah, it
Some
could
of
be
the older
Cthon.
texts refer to a series of glyphs etched on the stones, but at first glance they seem to have been scoured clean by time itself.
Could they still be revealed somehow?
You read my mind, Hunter. I suspect the glyphs are still here. They just need the right words of encouragement, if you catch my meaning. It's always good to see you.
The offering bowl.
Is that meant to be an offering bowl on the altar?
Another artifact Wanda was toying with but could never make work. Here.
Where did the words of power come from?
While I often call them blessings or gifts of the old gods, the words of power are actually powerful invocations tuned to the unique energies found in descendants of the blood.
And Caretaker used the words as well.
Of course, dear. Sarah used the words of power on the Abbey grounds just as you do today. Many of the areas you encounter that seem receptive to these spells are actually the result of Sarah's frequent undertakings. Yes, dear?
Okay, that's it.
Well, don't leave me in suspense. How are you enjoying the library?
I thought we were past that.
We are, but I'm still allowed to be annoyed with you. I expect a bit of pushback from the others, but not from you, Hunter.
Why not? When have I ever made things easy for you?
You had your moments, few and far between, but that's exactly my point. You know what that place, what she meant to me, and you did it anyway.
Yeah, I honestly didn't think it would bother you that much.
If I had known it meant this much to you, I would have waited. It was not my intention to defy or hurt you.
Hurt, no. Defy, maybe. At the same time, I know I haven't been very open with you about everything that's happened.
At least we are talking now. Silence between us would only make things worse.
You're right about that. We have bigger things to worry about. Like the mouthy alien tormenting Spider-Man as we speak.
He did risk himself for us without hesitation. We owe him for that, at least.
For once, I think the entire team is in agreement. It's only a matter of tracking Venom down.
I would just follow the trail of destruction, but maybe there is another way.
I'm sure we'll come up with something. Don't leave poor Spider-Man waiting too long now.
The intel cache we recovered from Hydra's gunship might seem sophisticated to the casual bystander, but they probably weren't expecting to go up against the likes of me. With Central's help, I can decrypt these babies in no time, providing us a
Nice.
valuable and fascinating glimpse into Hydra's twisted little minds.
Here we go.
Hey, Hunter.
Captain Marvel can decrypt Hydra intel
I
caches.
asked Tony if he had any material on encryption, and he left me this pile of spellbooks. Something tells me Doctor Strange is probably looking for them.
Captain Marvel can decrypt Hydra intelligence caches at her central workstation, revealing ops that individual heroes can undertake to gain rewards.
Beginning decryption sequence. Now we know what they're up to. The question is, What are we gonna do about it?
The not-so-good Dr. Hell's Kitchen. Upgraded ability common.
Now that we've decrypted the intel, let's put what we've learned to good use. Check out the available hero ops listed on Central.
Hero ops grant powerful hero-specific rewards. Heroes assigned to an op will be unavailable for combat missions until following day when the op completes. Dr. Faustus may have escaped, but if he's smuggling artifacts through the streets of New York City, we have a chance to track him down. We'll need some local assistance if we hope to narrow down the search. So send a hero to meet with the Devil of Hell's Kitchen, Daredevil. He'll be invaluable in tracking down the Hydra trucks if he's willing to help. Okay.
I think I can handle that.
What are you still doing here? Okay. Abby is now free to explore, check objectives and the map, see if anybody can use a hand, mirror, okay.
We've got a situation rapidly developing. I'll be in contact soon, Hunter. What are you doing, Faustus? Hunter, my second favorite zombie superhero.
Who is your first?
Tony, on 2 hours of sleep.
Oh.
So, what do you need?
I have questions for you.
Okay.
Sure, ask away.
Tell me about the Avengers.
Sure, what about us?
What do you think?
What are your thoughts on your fellow Avengers?
I'm with the team for a reason. I believe in what we do. All of us do. I'm sure you've noticed Tony can be abrasive, but I never doubt his commitment. He and Banner used to fight like cats in a sack. Thankfully, they seem to be past that. And I can't think of anyone better to deal with a mystical enemy than Doctor Strange. He's a little out of sorts right now, what with being pushed out of his home, but he'll adjust.
When did you join?
How long have you been an Avenger?
Over a decade. Still hard to believe. We've been so busy dealing with one crisis or another, it's hard to mark the time. My coffee tally puts me just shy of 20,000, excluding the cups I forgot to track.
Do you think your team can find common ground with the Midnight Suns?
Look, I try not to get involved in team politics. I'll work with anyone who gets the job done. I don't care what team they're from.
Do all the Avengers feel the same?
No comment.
Tell me about yourself, Carol.
What in particular?
How did Carol Danvers become Captain Marvel?
During my time with the space program, I found myself involved in a conflict between alien species, Kree and Skrulls. I got too close to a device called the Psyche Magnetron, and it completely altered me. A Kree soldier known as Mar-Vell felt responsible for what happened and took me under his wing. He was a hero in his own right, and we fought beside each other for years. He's gone now, but I took the name Captain Marvel as a tribute to what he stood for. Since then, I've made the name my own.
Your strength is hard for me to fathom.
With all this gamma weirdness keeping Banner in banner form, I'm Earth's mightiest Avenger. Once Thor realized the Hulk was in a class of his own, he was not happy to be in third place. He still challenges me to arm wrestling contests, and loses. He's much less salty since I started calling him Asgard's mightiest Avenger.
How powerful would you say you are?
When someone says we need to call in the big guns, they're talking about me. Just don't say it in front of Bruce. The Hulk is an order of magnitude stronger, no question. But he doesn't have my precision, patience, or reliability. At least, that's how Bruce put it.
That much power. And it does not seem to have gone to your head.
I do get cocky sometimes, but I don't take any of this for granted. And I always remember where I came from. Arrogance is like punching the afterburner with your wheels down.
Who were you before you became Captain Marvel?
Air Force pilot. I used to fly the unfriendly skies before I was attached to the space program. And back then, I was entirely human.
You are not entirely human?
Not since I uncovered actual, for real aliens. There was an accident with some alien tech that rewrote my DNA, and now I'm half Kree.
I have never heard of the Kree.
Neither had I. They have a space empire. It's crazy to think they've been around far longer than you've been alive.
Okay.
Thank you, Carol.
Anytime. And hey, if you find the time, we should hang out.
I will consider that.
Of course.
Bro. I will consider that, even though you just basically were like, hey, I want to hang out with you and get to know you. I'll think about it. Unlike story missions, general missions are led by heroes other than the Hunter. The Hunter can be brought on these missions, but they are not required. General missions can be pursued at any time. A new story mission has also been added. But let me guess, I can only do one at a time. I don't know what's the best thing to do. Spider-Man's? I know this just because I play it. Is it where we'll get Spider-Man in our party, I'm pretty sure? That could be good. I kind of want to get an artifact, but I don't know. What even the last one give us? I don't even remember. Or defeat enemies. Defeat heavy enemies. I think I'll go for this. A collection of elite enemies is present at this location. And we'll do it with Magic Iron Man because he has the thingy mabobber right now. And then let's give Nico a try. Yep. Okay. Oh yeah. Defeat all enemies to complete the counter.
Causing trouble. Let's take them down.
Huh, is that all?
With her unpredictable staff of one, many of Nico's abilities have random effects. These effects are determined when the ability card is drawn and are indicated by roulette keyword. Betting a redraw on certain Iron Man abilities will provide gameplay abilities. Using Limbo, Magic can place portals on the map. Yep.
It's almost going too well.
Whatever
Really?
works.
You couldn't just fall on.
Here we go.
Very effective.
This shouldn't take long.
Boom, boom. Okay. We're running up on an hour.
How much is Lilith paying you guys anyway? It can't be enough.
So I'll end this episode here, but we'll finish this fight in the next one and then after there.